Alright guys, we're going to be installing the Fischer Livescope Mount on the Hobie PA14. First install, we're using the Ketch H-rail mounting plate, which I already kind of started fixing. I'm going to put it on here, guys, but that little mounting plate right there mounts with a little mounting plate right there, guys, mounts with two of these. To the H-rail, little U-bolts that go into the H-rail and mount that way. It's a nice solid platform to mount to. So what I'm doing is kind of working out how I'm gonna get this fixed on here. It's on the back side of this. It doesn't really matter too much where it goes at, but I'm just gonna play with it like this, but have it to where it's just right above the actual screw there. So it still has some room to play with it. It's about 2 inches from the end of the plate, almost 1.5 inches. But I'm gonna drill holes straight through this whole thing all the way, because it already comes with some screws that go right into this and threaded into the plate. They'll mount to the H-rail. This will sit on the H-rail like this for that Fischer mount to actually mount inside there for your live scope. Alright guys, just measured, make sure it's even on both sides. Like I said, about 2 inches is your mark for this one. I'm doing it at least. I'm using a very small screw bit just to get it started, because I don't want to mess up these threaded inserts that are inside here for this plate. So I'm just gonna get them started with 4 little small holes. Then I'll go back and actually increase the size and also have it. So also go back where this Allen wrench bolt right here, guys, will go in and recess into the plastic too as well, so it's not sticking up on the install. But you can see it's pretty much need to go all the way in there. So like I said, I'll recess it a tad bit just so it actually sits below the inside the plastic more. Alright guys, I got the first set of holes on both sides. Now I'm going to step it to a little bigger bit to fit for the bolts to go through all the way. Alright guys, that bigger hole was a 1/4 inch drill bit. This one I'm going to go with a 3/8. I think it should be a good size. I just added some tape to the end how far I want to go in, so I'm not going very far in, guys, just enough to get it to pretty much sit inside there. So I'll take my hole I got drilled out now and just kind of drop these down a little bit more just so I can get a little bit of a recess for this bolt to go through. There we go, guys, and I want to go a little lower if I need to, but it looks like it's pretty good, guys. So if I need to drop it down just a tad bit more, I can. Look, that one right there is actually flush. I can go down a little lower with these first two. Yep, nice and flush. So I can drop these two a tad bit more and drop this one just a tad bit more too, but not much. Of course, if you want to, you always can cut this extra slot off too. For now, I'm gonna leave it on there. See how it looks. See how much it sticks out to it and is away. But another thing too, you can also mount something else here too as well, and I might use this cleat to mount to this right here, so you can lock his motor when he stowers it up too as well. So we'll see how it looks. All right guys, so as I mentioned, I'm going to be using the Ketch mounting bracket. I think it's used for like a Scotty mount or whatever it is from Ketch. There's a new item they got out. What's going to happen there is these two little legs will go underneath here. You'll mount that bracket to here with some screws that go right into there, and you'll mount that Fischer mount bracket on top of here off the kayak. I'm not quite sure where it's going to all lay out here on the kayak, but I'm pretty much start with about right here, guys. I'm going to get it pretty snug, but I'm going to do it snug all the way because I might have to go and readjust a few things eventually. Especially because I want to adjust a few things to make it fit him a little better too as well for his kayak. And of course, the way you do it, guys, tighten up a little bit at a time each corner. Alright, guys. It's solid for sure. Let's go. Let's lay this on top and insert our holes. Alright, guys, got a little piece of sandpaper and just kind of sand down the ends just so they're not any rough ends sitting on top here, so it's just nice and flush. We'll just pop these in. Alright guys, that's a pretty solid mount, guys, for that Fischer mount to go right into that. Like I said, I'm gonna leave this little lip here, guys. I might end up put a cleat there for him so he can at least clip his motor into and lock it in place. Alright guys, now I'll be doing the installing the Fischer pole itself. All the parts are right here for it. Already put the little insert on top to help keep that cable from getting damaged. So what is cool about this is your cable actually will run up into the tube because they have this thing cut out for it to fit right inside there. So your cable will run through there, up into the tube, and help protect the cable from getting messed up or anything or get damaged. So I'm gonna pop this little thing here off. This is a little keeper pretty much. I didn't order him the 0-degree mount. Probably should have, but he needs a kayak pretty soon, so I was going to take care of this for now. I forgot about the 0-degree mount. Let's get him up on the water at least. We got a tournament coming up. Alright guys, sorry, the camera got a little overheated there for a few minutes, but I got the whole thing installed with a perspective mode. It's perspective mode mount as well too. Everything's installed as far as this goes. Of course, extra slack. But I'm waiting on to come in from Garmin, guys. A 3-foot cable I run from the front hatch right outside the through hole, where the wires can go at it. I don't want to do that. I'm going to have it to where you can easily take on and off this whole system very easily. That'll be coming in pretty soon. Just doing some more tidying work on his kayak, get his kayak all laid out. He wants it for the Bassmaster Championship coming up in a couple of weeks, so I'm trying to get it all locked out for him so he has it for that tournament. I'm going to show you how it works over there, guys, on that Fischer Mount. Alright guys, so this just, like I said, falls right in place. It's coned, falls in place, locks in. You can still spin it. It says cable run up here, out of the way, so it won't be in his way at all, much at all. I'll probably tighten up somehow a little bit so it's not in his way, but I'll probably go between here or something. But let's be clean. I'll go right into the through hole right there, up to his front hatch where his black box is at. Looks solid. You can lock in place. It was locked in place. Take it out to store. You can take it out and store it somewhere very easily. But for now, it'll be solid for him right there.